super form. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Chouameni, Olise. Olise stood his ground strongly. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Mbappe. Great challenge, time to perfection. Unahi. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Hakimi. Upamecano with the clearance. And it's Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Saliba. Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi goes forward. Danger averted for now. Diop. Mazraoui. El Kanous. Mazraoui. Lovely bit of skill. El Kanous. And that'll be a goal kick. Chouameni. Upamecano. Dembele. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
El Kanous is onto it in a flash. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Chouameni. Upamecano, aim forwards. Olise. Koundé. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Diop can get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Olise. Chouameni. Koundé. Dembele. Koundé. Olise. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! And that was very necessary. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Diop, he's fizzed it forward. Referee's given a throw. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
El Ainaoui. Lovely ball and a real... Goes for a shot! Dembele. Doué. Dembele chasing after it. Moved on forwards. Unahi played into space. And it's Hakimi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is very well defended. Upamecano shifted upfield. Doué. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alcanus. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Hakimi picks it up now. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Alcanus. Koundé. Olise. Saliba. Rabiot. El Ainaoui. Mazraoui. And he goes cross-field. And it's El Ainaoui. Alcanus. Oh, they could be caught out here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ainawi. Dembele. Chouameni. Koundé. Forwards and with intent. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there. El Kanous. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Crossed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Riyad, aim forwards. Unahi. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Doué. And that's a throw-in. Diop. Riyad. Riyad, gently done. Saliba. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. El Ainawi. Mbappe. Dembele. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Hakimi. Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! Elise. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. El Ainawi. Played towards the front line. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Mazraoui. Riyad. Riyad. Oh, good-looking ball. Diop. Diop. Forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Upamecano, gently done. El Ainawi. Diop. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. El Ainawi. Riyad. Riyad, gently done. Elise. Olise. Dembele. Moved on forwards. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Doué. Olise. Too much on that, it's gone out. And it's played forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Out to the right. Now it's Olise. Majraoui. Played towards the other side. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Hakimi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chouameni. Koundé, driven forward. Diop attempts a clearance. Dembele's delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Dembele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Dembele. Rabiot shifted upfield. Doué. And it's Hernandez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Chouameni. Doué. Now it's Olise. Olise. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Brahim Diaz. The ball goes in. Doué. And it's Rabiot. Alainawi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hernandez. Rabiot. Dembele. Chouameni. Rabiot. Doué. Rabiot. Over to the left. It's run loose here. And claimed it back swiftly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. El succumbs to the pressure. Saliba. Upamecano. Upamecano played out to the left flank. Hakimi. Riyad. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking here to chip it through. Brahim Diaz. Thinks one through. Cleared without complication. Doué, spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rabiot. And here's a... Oh, shooting chance! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Morocco getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. Mazraoui. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Riyad, aim forwards. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Dembele. Shot, surely! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Al-Khamis. Mazraoui. Looks to the other side. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chouameni. Doué is onto it in a flash. That's the throw. El gently done. A chance to play it in. Takes a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Elise. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Al-Khanous. Mazraoui. Mazraoui chooses to go cross-field, and it's Diaz. Unahi looking for a runner. Brahim Diaz looking to run onto it. Saliba. Rabiot. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Out to the left it goes. Koundé makes the interception. And it's Dembele. Brahim Diaz. Out towards the flank. Rabiot with a definite foul there. Hakimi. That'll be a throw. Brahim Diaz. A lot of space ahead of him. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doué looking to get on the end of this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And back to the keeper they go. Al-Khanous. Has a look and plays it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Don't look back on the first 45 minutes.
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Doué. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dembele. Olise. Olise played over towards the opposite flank. Najraoui. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Al-Kanous. Al-Kanous. Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Hakimi chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Al-Kanous. El-Kanous with the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Olise carries the ball down the right. Dembele. Searching passes played there. Hakimi getting this one clear. Cleared away. And it's Koundé. Koundé shoots! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz delivers. Moved on forwards. He has found a way through. Proves too strong. Diop. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Diop. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Rabiot. Unahi. Al-Kanous. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Caresses it through. Now it's Olise. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernandez. That's tidy. Now it's Rabiot. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Riyad can get it clear. Brahim Diaz. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's Diaz. El Ainawi. And it's played forward. Mazraoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Plenty waiting in the middle. In comes the corner. Saliba gets it away. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hernandez, and it's Doué. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Rabiot, he's had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Played out to the right. Throw it. Can he deliver? Produces a cross. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. El Ainawi has played it long. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Dembele. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui herring after the ball here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Dembele. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Now it's Doué. Rabiot. Hakimi. Nahi. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away. Al-Khanous. Now, where's he looking? So we've reached the hour mark. Dembele. Tchouaméni played with finesse. And he's heaved it away. And here's Doué. And it's Rabiot.
Morocco will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe has a shot! Mazraoui gets rid without sophistication. Chouameni. Koundé shifted upfield. And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Brahim Diaz looks to get on the end of this. Unahi. Al-Khanous. Koundé. Olise, and it's Dembele. Very nicely done. Olise's cross. He's there to get rid. Pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Rabiot. It'll be a throw-in. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hernandez. Nice physical challenge. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Riyad. Diop, that's a sharp pass. Koundé, aim forwards. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Have it back and can go again. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. So who's he picking out? That's very neat. This might spell danger. Brahim Diaz. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Doué. And here's Rabiot. Doué. And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. France have reclaimed it. And here's Doué. Now it's Olise. Olise. Cross. Unahi. Koundé forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Rabiot. And it's played forward. What a throw in. Brahim Diaz. Diop looks to the other side, and it's El Khanous. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's nice. Brahim Diaz. Time to deliver. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Hakimi with the short one. Doué wins the duel this time. Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Mbappe. Olise. Played towards the other side. And it's Doué. El Ainaoui gets over and intercepts. Mazraoui. El Khanous. El Khanous, gently done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Riyad, and he goes cross-field. Rabiot, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Upamecano. Chouameni. Olise, played over towards the opposite flank. El Ainaoui getting this one clear. Diop. It's a pretty loose pass. Mazraoui. Played towards the other side. Brahim Diaz chasing after it. Brahim Diaz. Oh, such a clever touch. Here's the header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this, and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Chouameni. Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's there to get it away. Over to the left. El Canus. Chouameni. And it's Doué. Hernandez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise has created one goal already. Dembele. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Nice control. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Riyad. Unahi. El Canus. Good ball, good take. And it's Mazraoui. Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé attempts a clearance. Mazraoui. That's good play. Dembele. Mbappe. Koundé. Brahim Diaz, gently done. It is a corner, good chance. Hakimi goes short. El Canus. He is through here. And that is out of play. El Canus. And it's El Canus. He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Olise. Koundé. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. And that's been won straight back. Diop. El Ainaoui shifted upfield. El Canus. Oh, perfectly measured that. El Canus. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Olise's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. El Canus. Moved on forwards. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Doué. Now it's Olise. He's shooting! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. That'll be a throw-in. So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Mazraoui. Olise. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Al-Kanous. Mazraoui. Riyad. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. And it's Al-Kanous. Mazraoui. Al-Kanous. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has a look up. Looking for a decent ball in. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. And he's gone backward here. El Ainaoui. Unahi is having the time of his life here. Diop. El Ainaoui. Oh, it's come loose. Dembele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Olise. And that is a little undercooked. Riyad. Mazraoui. Diop. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba. And it's played forward. Unahi. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Olise. Koundé. Olise. Barcola. Mbappe. He's in here! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Diop. Diop, gently done. Upamecano. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. And that will be the final act. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
consommation de boissons est autorisée dans les zones indiquées. Merci.